Hey, what's up? I'm gonna do a garden tour. I'm a little bit past where I want to do it, but whatever. As you can see here, there's a tomato plant sticking up from this hosta, probably from a squirrel that grabbed a tomato and took off with it last year. Bunch of hostas. I actually thinned these out and they just went right back in. Here's a hydrangea that did not flower yet. We put our bird feeders there. You can see the new AC there. Back here we just kind of do like a butterfly wild garden type thing. And there's the lilies in the background and the rose of Sharon right here, which the bird or bees love. And we've got the apple tree. There's some apples on here. I don't really know what I'm doing with the apple tree. I do prune it up a little bit. Well, they say to do it online, but get these little apples that don't quite get big enough. Over here we got more rose of Sharon. Got the pink and almost purplish type in here. These are really cool. And here's some of the white ones. Down here we've got the peonies. These were really cool a little bit earlier on with mulberry trees on top. And I'll chop these down to like 12, 13 feet in the spring probably. Over here we've got the dwarf spruce. This thing has grown, gosh, like 8, 9, 10 inches a year. Now it's probably like 7 feet tall, I want to say. But yeah, it's only supposed to get, what, 9 to 10 feet total. We've got some ornamental grasses and wild garlic. And here is, I would say, garden 1, which is a bunch of tomatoes of all sorts of varieties. We've got Romas, we've got some, this might be like heirloom or something, cherry, whatever the kind that's a little bit bigger than cherry. And you might say these are too close together, and you'd probably be right. Right here we've got the horseradish. And here we've got the squash factory. We've got a zucchini, pumpkin, and cucumber, and they're all kind of together. And they all kind of ran wild here. I don't think there's any zucchini or pumpkin on the line right now because I pulled them yesterday. See like a cucumber in there. Got some stray horseradish I usually try to give away to my buddies, but they don't always bite. Here we've got the hops. Up here you can see the hop cones, I believe they're called. Right here's a good one. See there's like little hairs on there, and you use those for beer. And I use like an old cable line here, tying right there to there. That seemed to work a little, but it's really gotten established. And here's a couple new ones. So hopefully next year they're bigger. I did move the asparagus over here. Got probably about 10 or so spears before I just let it go to bolt or whatever. We've got a few buckets, mainly of peppers. You can see one right there. And we move on to, this is kind of like the Misfit Toys tomatoes over here. And this plant's got some really big ones. I'll have to pull that one. You can see it's probably got a little too much water. But there have been some really good ones on there. Now this box, the 2-seater boxes, and this one is just going like gangbusters. See back here, there's some massive beefsteaks. Got a bunch of cherries already. A bunch of other ones, and in here we've just had a bunch of peppers of all sorts. I think that's like a golden jalapenos, a bunch of stuff in there, and then beans and a random cat. Yeah, these beans have been crazy. They just went and took over, and this pepper plant kind of got taken over a little bit, but he's still giving some peppers. Got some in here. Got some other stuff. As you can see, I don't have the chain link anymore. I ripped that out. I'm gonna cut down the posts pretty soon. Here's some more grasses. This is a purple smoke tree, which is getting bigger. This is a crabapple, which looks a lot better than it did last year probably. Hostas again, these are dwarf Alberta spruce, I believe. Then arborvitae, some rocks down there. Here is the probably white pine tree, and it's a really nice one that came from northern Michigan. More hostas, some more horseradish. That's our little compost area. Here's the chive, which finally took over this pot. Didn't take too long. Then we've got more basil, and another basil, hydrangea with the big, nice puffy flowers. And we got some other flowers and ferns and rocks, and oh, here's a good one that just popped up not too long ago. Look at that. Another one over here, and some nice flowers. So that's the gist of it.